All right, everybody. What's up, everybody? Good evening. I hope you have a Black Friday. I hope everybody is safe and not getting hurt. Of course, shopping and all this kind of stuff. Then again, of course, we're living in a pandemic and probably online time, so I think shopping is pretty much easier for you guys. Speaking of shopping, I've decided to shop for the best LCS matchups you can find. And since everybody in my community, in the LEC community, told me how fantastically done job I did for the LEC matches, Riot decided to hire me as probably like my matchmaker for the LEC playoffs. LCS commissioner coming in telling me that I need to schedule some of the matches based on all the storylines and the rumors and all that kind of shit. So let's just say this is the sequel to the original. Your boy is about to get some spiciness in there. So let's do this. LCS Superweek matches. Let's do it. 15 of them. And you know what? Let's just go right off the bat. Yeah. Let's do this. It's the Bjergsen game. It's the Bjergsen game, guys. It's the Bjergsen revenge game, guys. You don't need to ask me, man. This matchup is like, you don't need to ask if this matchup is big. It's Bjergsen versus the team that he been there since 2013. He's been Mr. TSM throughout all these years. Management and other things that have left him in the cold. TSM, I think, pretty much an average team right now. Pretty much like, average. They're probably gonna send in some mid laner from China named Cream, who was on the OMG team, of course. Back then, I think everybody's talking to him about he's really talented. But man, come on, you cannot. Come on. Tell me this is not probably the best matchup of the weekend. This is probably the best matchup this weekend, next weekend, every other weekend during the LCS tournament. Can't wait for that. How about next matchup? And we're not gonna go. And let's just call this game Golden Guardians versus CLG, the Toilet Bowl. All right, these two teams suck. We don't need to say anything. I mean, CLG decided to. All right, boys. The Superstar team sucks. Let's just clear everybody else and just put in some crappers in there. Golden Guardians are okay. I'm not sure about CLG. I don't know about Palafox or something. So yeah, nobody gave a damn, and you know what? This is gonna be one of those tank games. Of course, it'll be fun. Okay, next up, 100 Thieves versus C9. Reaper's old team, man. I mean, or we can call it Clash of the Koreans. You know what I mean? You got Someday, you got Summit, you got Wonder in there. I mean, there's a lot of Koreans in that team. I mean, well, actually, Someday is it's Korean, probably resident of America, but you can say that he's Korean as well. Probably a big clash, man. There could be a lot of Koreans watching this, or probably not, because of course they have to wake up. They have to wake up around 2 a.m. to watch all of this. So, but I think 100 Thieves and Cloud9 would be really interesting. I mean, one team kept his roster, which is surprising. The other team decided to get rid of the superstar dominance, which is also surprising. So I think you're going to say this is pretty much an interesting matchup. This is like a really, really good matchup for me. Battle of the Rogue Kings. You got Hansama on one side, Inspire on the other. Your old buddy, your old buddies, your rogue buddies, the guys who have been, you're breaking bread together. The both of you guys that break bread together, talking to each other, loving each other, go through the highs and lows, not winning LEC, choking, and all those kind of stuff. I mean, we all know what Hansama and Core JJ are capable of. I'm just thinking of Core JJ and Hansama right now in the bot lane. It is a beautiful thing. And Inspired, I think Inspired is not a bad person, but I'm not sure if you can make this EGP a little better. especially with a new rookie coming up, which he is now the most overly hyped rookie pretty much ever in the LCS. So I think it's gonna be really, 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 really interesting, for EG to do. So okay, and you know what? I'm not gonna do that 15 matches and everything. I'm gonna just go random here. I'm gonna just go like the top 10 matches that everybody wanted to see. I did 15 in there, but I'm gonna go for the LCS since it's so spicy and everything. That 10 is gonna be the minimum number. Short, sweet, spicy. Okay. Let's see. Huh. Hmm. TSM versus. Screw that. Let's just go with the rematch of last year's finals. I think we all know that this is going to be a really good matchup. 100 Thieves kept some of their players, and of course you got Team Liquid decided to revamp the roster and make them better themselves. Like Whippo, Hansama, Jensen is still there. I mean, that team is going to be looking stacked, man, against this 100 Thieves. I'm not saying what 100 Thieves stagnant team, but I prefer Team Liquid if Team Liquid 100 Thieves will be the first matchup ever, and of course this is going to be the rematch of that one. I would not be surprised if that match will be the first day. If Team Liquid wins, holy cow, that Team Liquid team is going to fly, and everybody will be talking about Team Liquid all year long. If they lose to this 100 Thieves team, then, all of a sudden, 100 Thieves are kind of like, I'm not sure, man, I'm not sure if the Team Liquid team, as talented they are not as good enough to compete with the echelons of this thing, and I think it'll be interesting for seeing, Team Liquid, with all that hyped out roster they have, look, all the good roster, and you're not talking about us? We're the defending champions. We won a trophy, for God's sakes. And I just feel disrespected. I feel like disrespected. We're gonna show you guys. Yeah. So I think this is gonna be interesting. Okay. Who? Let's go FlyQuest versus TSM. PoE revenge game. Yeah. Let's go that. I think I love this FlyQuest team. FlyQuest, really, really solid team. I feel like they got the makings of a pretty much a solid team. TSM on the other hand is like I have two teams with different directions, of course. And I think Power of Evil to just move on to like team after team after team every single year. Misfits and then TSM and now FlyQuest is just like so many teams, of course. So it'll be really, really interesting to see how these two teams will come up. Okay, let's see. Oh God, I didn't do Immortals yet. I didn't do Immortals. God, I treated Immortals dirty. Okay, let's go with Immortals versus EG. Let's go to the mid-tier game. This is kind of like your game that is like, it's good, but it's not great. It's a good game, but it's not horrible. Let's say it's kind of like one of those mid-tier games. I don't know who's gonna win, but who gives a damn? Okay. Let's see. Okay, why not Team Liquid C9? Why not that game? Hyped Kings of NA versus. I guess you can say that Jensen is the only one in there. So let's just call it the non-NA game. Yeah, because these two teams are like more internationals than you can fit a country into. I mean, the only American you can just get is just Jensen. So, well, this is probably the making of a product, I guess. Let's just see. How about TSM versus CLG? Is this still a rivalry? I don't know. I just feel like it's a yes. But, when you have two teams that have little to no projections, both teams missing on the Worlds, like, both of these teams are like having some issues with all the situations. So, it's kind of feel like this game is going to be lost. I still saying this is a rivalry, but I just feel like this is more like a one-sided rivalry than anything. So, Okay. And I think the final one, I'm gonna do one more. Let's go Cloud9 versus Cloud9 versus TL. Spring final rematch. I mean, you look at the score. I mean, look at the matches you're gonna have. You got. I mean, the thing about Cloud9, I think you gotta know that Team Liquid are gonna be the most hyped team ever, and you got Cloud9. Pretty much like needed a gel and everything like that. But I think I was saying, what if Cloud9 beats Team Liquid? What if Cloud9 beats Team Liquid, man? That's gonna be really interesting. That's gonna be my thing. If Cloud9 with a squad that have not been hyped about that much, beat this Team Liquid squad, then I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll be really, really interesting. All right, 10 games, ladies and gentlemen, all of which to just salivate your mouths and just feast upon, man, because this LCS season is going to be pretty interesting. I don't know if I can watch some LPL this season, or I don't know if I can. Oh, sorry, LCS this season. I don't know if I can stream some LCS this season. But I don't know. I may be trying, but who knows? Wait a minute. Wait. Dom and Niski decided to do a ranking system on the LCS teams? Well, two can play this game. In our next video, we will rank both the LEC and the LCS teams. Oh, wait. No. I haven't got the idea. LCS, LEC, LPL, and the LCK, boys. We're going to rank them all, boys. One big video, people. Get hyped. Oh, man, this will be fun. This is going to be fun, man. January 14th, man. Can't wait. Be legendary, everybody. And I'll see you soon.